hello, there you are. Hey, yeah, cool. Anyway, hello, it's been a long while, isn't it? So it's Andy here for Going Nomad AKA Pigs on Bikes, and today in Puerto Morelos in Mexico, and it's lunchtime and we're just walking down to the local supermarket to go and buy some supplies, some food, a few bits and pieces for our lunch. But I thought, because I haven't done this kind of video for over a month now, I thought I would just come and take a little bit of vid for you to see of La Colonia side of Puerto Morelos. So this is cool because this is the town side, if you like, and if you go in this direction you go to the beach side, and the difference is about a half-hour walk down a long straight road that leads through the mangrove swamp. And you know, the beach side is very, very nice. Beach side is full of tourists and full of people enjoying beers and food and things like that. And this is La Colonia, which is the nicer side of town, I think, because there's no tourists and there's not lots of people enjoying beer and food. It's more like just everyday living. So I've got some guys doing road works just across the road from me, so we're going to take a little walk down to the next kind of boulevard thing, if you like, or avenue, and we'll do some more video there. Hang on a minute. So this is like the middle of town here in Puerto Morelos, and so we've got the library here, which has got free Wi-Fi in it, and looking down the main street of the village side of things. So you've got a few shops down the side here, small stores, local kind of things. It's a pretty sleepy little town. Look, here's Tanya.
Hi.
There's Tanya. Look, little Tanya's face. Look, and yeah, it's quite nice. You've got some great places to eat up and down here, and all sorts, like I say, all sorts of little shops. It's pretty chilled out, really. This is about it. It doesn't get much busier than this, really. So yeah, sleepy little town, and nice, and not many people walking around here. And also the cost of living here compared to down on the seafront, of course the cost of living here, you can find tacos for around 15 peso, and you can eat quite well for maybe about $4 or so, and there's almost everything you need up and down this street. And also if you go down this road here, just this road here, then you're down to the local supermarket, which I think is pronounced Chedraui. Chedraui, thank you Tanya, Chedraui. And that sells almost everything, same as Walmart does, and if you're in England, Asda and Tesco's kind of thing. So there we go, Puerto Morelos on a Wednesday lunchtime. Nice. Let's go and have a look at the supermarket. Yeah, so there we go, on the way downtown for lunch I suddenly came down the road and found this. It's got to be the biggest chainsaw in the world. Just ripping a trench for services. So yeah, so here we are, all around town in La Colonia, which is the town side of Puerto Morelos. They're doing this improvement work here, and they're casting in situ both the curbstones and the pavement as well. And then I'm looking like they're going to come along and resurface the road, and they're doing this in quite a lot of roads in the town now. So I don't know whether this is to attract more of the tourists who are down on the seafront, maybe half an hour's walk away, or certainly a $2 taxi ride away, to actually coming up here a bit more and spending some of their money in the town side of things. And maybe it's just to give them some civic improvement, if you like. So yeah, there's lots of work going on around here. Luckily it all stops fairly early on in the afternoon, and you can get a nice peaceful evening. But yeah, there we go. There's a few shots of the street. Here's one of the main streets here in Puerto Morelos in Mexico. And we've been living around here now for about 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks now. We're going to be here for another 2 weeks. And I've got to say, it's excellent. I love living around here. It's really cool. I'll show you more in a minute. Hang on. So here we are, just a bit further down the town. We've got some nice little food stalls here. And if we walk up here, you can see now the main road. This is the main road. If you go this direction here, you end up in Playa del Carmen. If you go this direction here, you end up in Cancun. And so therefore we are somewhere in the middle. If you go straight on, about a kilometre, 2 kilometres, 3 kilometres, or half an hour walking or more, then you end up at the sea, which is quite nice. And you end up at the beachfront in Puerto Morelos, which has lots of restaurants, hotels and bits and pieces on it. And that's a fairly in comparison to Cancun and Playa, it's relatively sleepy and quiet and a bit older, if you like. It's retirement central, that's what it is. So here's the main road here, down here, and you can see you got the petrol station here, filling station, police. There's the bus stop over there, which is the ADO bus, which runs up and down this main road really regularly. It costs not very much, $2 to do the 45 minutes into town. $2 maybe, 3 up to Cancun. And then if you walk around this corner here and we get away from the man with the whistle, nice little bar. This is right in the evening, good food, good drinks here. $2 for a beer, $5 for a main meal. And there we have the Chedraui, I think you say it, I'm not certain. Chedraui and supermarket. Let's go and have a look inside quickly. So actually on the entrance in, you've actually got a Chinese buffet, which is never very busy, but you've got the Italian, which is open a bit later in the afternoon. It's just 2 in the afternoon now here in Puerto Morelos. But the Italian here is pretty nice, actually. Kind of just does the usual fare: pizzas, pastas, bread-based, tomato-y stuff. But like I say, it's not open at the moment. It's open all day at weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. It's open all day, and it's quite a big supermarket. This is. It sells everything from car tyres to mobile phones to obviously all your fruit and veg. Got a money changer here. There's an ATM on the way in, and there's 2 ATMs inside as well that you can use. And actually, oh, nice and cold aircon. The ATMs are actually down there. I told you they did car tyres, didn't I? There we go.